Uh, Bryan, what you did, right, with your little boy, 3-year-old son, on camera is absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. You, Bryan Denlinger, are a poor example for your son, right? You said that is what a liar and false prophet looks like, right? In regards to Breaker, right? You, Bryan, have lied as every other person on this earth has lied in their life. The only person who is ever sinless is the Lord Jesus. So we are all sinners, okay? That's why Jesus came to die on the cross. He shed his blood and he rose again on the third day, right? Jesus is the only one who is perfect. So I am a sinner. We're all sinners. And saying that that is what a liar and a false prophet looks like is totally wrong, Bryan. You've done the wrong thing. You've done the wrong thing by your son. And the Lord Jesus, I'm presuming, would be quite upset, disappointed. And I wanted to bring that to your attention, Bryan Denlinger. Jesus says to love one another, to forgive one another, including your enemies. Love your enemies and forgive your enemies. We should at least try to do that, Bryan. This Denlinger versus Breaker, right, needs to stop, Bryan. Absolutely disgusting, right? While no teacher is perfect, I do learn a lot from Rob, and I don't agree with every single thing from anyone, right? Because we all have different opinions, and we can all get things wrong, right? And okay, maybe some things he did say a lie, but you've said a lie as well, mate. And I can go straight to the Godhead when you lied to us on camera. When you said Jesus is God the Father, when Jesus isn't God the Father. Jesus has always been the Son and always will be the Son, God the Son. See? How can God the Father, how can Jesus be God the Father when Jesus sits on the right-hand side of God the Father in heaven? See? Of course Jesus is God the Son. Right? When Jesus was on earth, God the Father spoke from heaven. Right? See? So that is why Jesus is not God the Father. Right? So you've lied. Right? But we're all sinners. Okay? Telling your son that's what a liar and a false prophet looks like is disgusting. Because you've lied, and I've lied, and everyone in the world has lied. Only Jesus is sinless and holy and just. Bryan, the problem with you are too judgmental. Now, you did a video on Bryan Denlinger versus Bryan Denlinger. And you said because the world is so bad, that's why you're bitter and all that. That is a pathetic attitude. We should try and be loving and make an effort, right? And it should have nothing to do with the world is getting worse and worse. What you said was a cop-out, but what really disgusted me was using your 3-year-old son. He doesn't understand. He's only a little boy, right? And even if you had a daughter and had you used your 3-year-old daughter, it's just as disgusting. They're only little children. You shouldn't do that, Bryan. You shouldn't. You did the wrong thing. You did the wrong thing. And I wanted to tell you that. In my view, you're a bad example to your little boy. A bad example. I'm actually so angry. I'm so angry. Then we have this bloke, Jeremy. Eternal Redemption is his YouTube name. Makes a video calling Robert Breaker a liar, right? But he uses a screenshot, photo or thumbnail, whatever photo of Robert Breaker and me. I never gave him permission to use a photo of me. His video had nothing to do with me. Yet he uses the video thumbnail, right, an image of me. I didn't give him permission. Absolutely disgusting. And I've requested so many times in the last couple of days, and he hasn't changed the thumbnail. Absolutely disgusting as well. And even Jeremy has lied in his life. Everyone I have, every person is a sinner, and we've told lies, and even as saved people we've sinned, right? No person is perfect. That's why Jesus came. It's all about Jesus. So if you believe, whether you said a prayer, and I did a Google search, Bryan, and I wanted to find out, do you have to say a prayer to get saved? And I found a link. I found a link on Google search, and it said most people do, but you don't have to. But most people do say a prayer for salvation. Most people do, but you don't have to. God is more interested, that's what they said, of what people's heart is. So I found that interesting. Okay? But going back to what you did to your son, that's absolutely disgusting. And I wanted to let you know that I'm really, really angry with you, Bryan. I never met you, but Jesus says to love each other, including you. Yeah, I do. In the Lord, I love you as a person, and I will forgive you as well. But I wanted to let you know, right, what you did to your son was absolutely disgusting, involving him with your war with Bryan, with Robert Breaker, right? That sort of thing needs to stop, mate. big deal whether it was 948 or 947 when Israel was born. To me, I'm not too fussed, right? I got more important things to worry about in life from in regards about a small little thing. We've all either made mistakes or we've all said little lies. Okay, we shouldn't do that, right? But I don't agree with Robert Breaker reporting Revelation 12 and a sign. I don't agree with that, but anyway, Rob is not perfect as much as you are not perfect, and I'm not perfect, and anyone else is not perfect, and we've all done things wrong. I don't agree. I think September 23 will be just a normal day. Jesus does know now when the rapture will be, because while on earth he didn't know. I say when he's in heaven, he would have spoken to God the Father. They talk. So obviously they do talk, and he would know when. And I leave everything up to Jesus. It's not up to me, right? It's not up to you, not up to Rob, not up to anyone else. When the pre-trib rapture is, it's up to God, and he will do it when he's ready or wants to do it. That's all I have to say, Bryan. But next time you don't use your son like that. Absolutely disgusting, mate. Absolutely disgusting.